Hi, my name is Michelle Ibarra. I'm a spoken word poet, and I go to the Ruth Asawa School of the Arts, and I have a poem for you guys today. A while ago, I was at the bookstore, browsing the shelves for histories and biographies, running my fingertips along the spines, currents running over covers, until suddenly they stopped short. Last year in 2016, a guy named Joe was able to write a book called Chica Spotting, a field guide to the different species Latinas in the United States, to help men find the right Latina to marry using user-friendly trait charts and promiscuity ratings. To make matters worse, is then followed by a list of bad pickup lines to use on Latinas using broken Spanish. It seems like our native tongue is too spicy for their taste buds to handle. If the Spanish language is chile setting fire to their gums, our lips are ghost peppers, marinated with la lengua de nuestros antepasados, the language of our ancestors. You see, I have written my own guide. To love a Latina is to bite into ghost pepper lips and wash her words down with milk. It is not spitting chewed up dialect into the kitchen sink, expecting her to clean up after you and apologize for her spice. To love a Latina is to love her hips and trust that they don't lie. It is not asking Shakira to twist her limbs, expecting her to break her bones into submission, apologizing for how they fit into her sockets. To love a Latina is to love her coffee-colored hair, color de café, to allow the curls to fall into place like sun rays through stained glass, a cathedral of soft, distorted light. It is not forcing her to straighten out her kinks, expecting her to burn out her fire, apologizing for cold flames surrounding La Virgen de Guadalupe. Loving a Latina is loving her eyebrows, and when the hairs begin to reach out to one another like the hands of God on chapel ceilings, you will praise them as a work of art, worthy of Frida Kahlo's blessing. And when her eyes crinkle up at the corners, when she laughs too loudly, turning to wrinkles shaped like crescents, worthy Aztec moon goddesses, you remind her that the Spanish sun radiates from her eyelids, a fusion of dusk and dawn. However, the skies in her eyes were not made for you. You are not her conquistador. You are solely an invader, mining the pores of her skin, trying to extract gold in a desperate attempt to find the road to El Dorado. But you will never be able to skim the surface. Your thirst for precious metals and delicate gems will never be quenched because oro vive en sus venas. Gold lives in her veins, forever embedded in the roots of Latin American soil. Because loving a Latina means loving the way her mestizo spine curves, running up and down her body. And don't you dare forget, her bones were built from the ruins of abandoned empires. Let force grow from the cracks, leaving hortensias and cempasúchils in their wake. Because loving a Latina means loving the chaos between dusk and dawn, is loving the way she paints frescoes as love letters to the sky, egoing spread, ready to take flight, lista para volar. Because loving a Latina is loving the sound of colliding dialects being swished around in her mouth, Spanish rolling off her tongue, pressing into the corners of her lips, for she is made of pyramids kissing one another, handing each other the remnants of flower wars, shrines to dying gods and beating hearts. Separated by war and rain, Huitzilopochtli and Talak. To love a Latina requires sacrifice, maybe even human sacrifice.